Welcome to my channel Tech Set Go. The original ROG Ally launched with mixed expectations. Some thought it would just be another niche Windows handheld. Some thought it wouldn't last against the Steam Deck. But ASUS proved people wrong. The Ally was slim, powerful, and polished. It felt premium. It handled PC gaming better than many expected. And it showed that ASUS wasn't just experimenting. They were serious about handhelds. Still, the first Ally had limits. The design was good, but not perfect. The battery life was fine, but not great. And while the AMD Z1 Extreme chip was strong, gamers always want more. That left the door open for something bigger, something bolder, something like the ROG Ally 2. Now, here's where things get interesting. ASUS isn't just making a small upgrade. They want choice. And ASUS seems to be delivering both. The entry-level Ally 2 gives casual players a reliable, affordable option. The high-end Ally 2 gives enthusiasts the beast they've been asking for. Together, these two versions could cover the entire market. And let's not forget pricing. That will be the final factor. If ASUS can keep the base model affordable, it could crush the competition. If they price the high-end version fairly, it could become the go-to for serious gamers. Think about it. A sleek design, two versions for different audiences, better ergonomics, upgraded chips, faster charging. Xbox integration, that's not just an upgrade. That's a revolution, and that is only the beginning. Because Section 2 of this script will dive even deeper. We'll look at the long-term impact of the Ally 2. We'll compare it to rivals like the Steam Deck and Lenovo Legion Go. We'll explore what this means for the future of handheld gaming. We'll ask the question, is this truly the biggest handheld console yet? A sign that handheld gaming has entered a new era? But to understand how big this is, we need to step back. We need to look at the industry, the competition, and the future this device could create. For years, portable gaming was dominated by Nintendo. The Game Boy, the DS, the Switch. These were the names everyone knew. Simple, fun, and accessible. But they weren't designed for power. They weren't designed to replace a console or a PC. They were designed for casual play. Then Valve stepped in with the Steam Deck and everything changed. The deck wasn't sleek. It wasn't small, but it was powerful. And most importantly, it worked. It proved that PC gaming could fit in your hands. It wasn't perfect, but it was revolutionary. The deck opened the door, and suddenly everyone wanted in. Iano, 1X Player, GPD, Lenovo, all of them launched handhelds. Each promised something unique, but none have managed to dominate the way Valve did. That's where ASUS comes in. Unlike small startups, ASUS has scale. They have the ROG brand. They have resources, distribution, and recognition. When ASUS releases a device, the world pays attention. That's exactly what's happening with the Ally 2. Now let's compare it directly. How does the Ally 2 stack up against the competition? First, the Steam Deck. The deck runs on Steam OS, which is Linux-based. It's optimized for Steam, but not for every PC game. The Ally 2, on the other hand, runs Windows. It means broader compatibility. It means access to Steam, Epic, Xbox, Battle, Net, and more. It's not limited. It's open. Then there's performance. The deck is strong, but it's showing its age. Its chip is custom, but older. The Ally 2 with AMD's Z2 Extreme is simply more advanced. More cores, more efficiency, better thermals. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a generational leap. Next, Lenovo Legion Go. This device grabbed attention with detachable controllers and a massive display. It's like a Switch, but for PC. It's versatile, but bulky. The Ally 2 takes a different path. Slimmer, more ergonomic, more comfortable to hold for hours. It prioritizes balance over gimmicks. What about Iano? These devices are powerful, yes, but they're niche, expensive, hard to find. ASUS, by contrast, can ship worldwide. They can reach gamers everywhere. That's a massive advantage. Now let's shift to features. One of the most exciting rumors is Xbox integration. Why does this matter? Because Game Pass is huge. It's the Netflix of gaming. Hundreds of titles for a single subscription. If the Ally 2 can integrate Xbox at the system level, it changes everything. Imagine pressing one button and loading directly into your Xbox library. No setup, no tweaks, just instant access. That's something even the Steam Deck can't match. This is where the strategy gets clever. Microsoft wants more Game Pass users. ASUS wants more handheld buyers. Together, they could push Windows handhelds into the mainstream. It's a win-win. Now, let's talk psychology. Why does this device excite people so much? It's not just specs. It's not just power. It's the idea of freedom. Gamers want to play anywhere, on the couch, on the bus, in bed, on a trip. The Ally 2 represents that dream. Full PC power, but in your hands. That's more than a gadget. That's liberation. Of course, not everything is perfect. There will be challenges. Windows isn't always handheld friendly. Menus can feel clunky. Controls aren't always optimized. Battery life, even with improvements, will still face limits, and pricing will matter. If ASUS goes too high, it risks alienating players. But even with those risks, the potential is undeniable. Because here's the bigger question. Could the Ally be the device that makes handheld PC gaming mainstream? Think about it. The Switch made hybrid gaming mainstream. The iPhone made mobile gaming mainstream. Could the Ally do the same for handheld PCs? It has the pieces, the design, the power, the partnerships, and the timing. Right now, gaming is shifting. People don't just want one console. They want flexibility. They want devices that fit their lifestyle. The Ally 2 could be the device that delivers that. And the ripple effects would be massive. More competition, more innovation, faster progress. If the Ally 2 succeeds, it forces others to respond. Valve might launch a Steam Deck too. Lenovo might refine the Legion Go. Microsoft might even make its own handheld. The entire industry could shift. That's why this launch matters so much. It's not just about ASUs. It's about the future of gaming. So what happens next? We wait for the official reveal. We look for benchmarks. We see how it handles in the real world. Leaks can only tell us so much. Hands-on experience will tell us the truth. But based on everything we know so far, the Ally 2 looks like a gamaker. It's not perfect, but it's bold. It's ambitious, and it's exactly the kind of push the handheld market needs. To recap, here's what we're looking at. 2 models, one for casual gamers, one for hardcore enthusiasts. Improved design, better ergonomics, upgraded chips. Massive RAM and storage options, faster charging, potential Xbox integration, global reach. All of that combined makes the Ally 2 a serious contender. It's not just a competitor to the Steam Deck, but possibly the leader of a new generation of handheld gaming. The question now is simple. Will ASUS deliver on the hype, or will the Ally fall into the same traps as past devices? We'll find out soon enough. But one thing is clear. The handheld gaming war has entered a new stage, and the Ally 2 is leading the charge.